Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So let's take a look at the Ethereum chart today. In this video we want to take a look at the most imminent wave count here, and for me at the moment there is no evidence yet that the low was in here. There are a few problems with the Ethereum chart in terms of this latest price movement to the downside in a wave 2. Yesterday we reached here in the wave B of the wave 2. And finally my this great target area here, which was perfectly calculated. We then saw a bearish reaction to it. We cannot currently count 5 waves down. We cannot. It's difficult. Yeah, no, I can't. Unless we want to make this work here like that and say this is a so-called truncated wave. That would be justifiable, but if it is to be justified, we need to see this in the unfolding price action to the upside, which then should be very strong and impulsive and explosive. Now we cannot see that. Therefore, I have to assume that this here might be just a retracement in a wave 4, and we might once more come down here in a wave 5, and Bitcoin might do the same. I just updated that in the Bitcoin video. Here, very important to understand as well that we have not yet reached the ideal target area anyway at 1790. So as long as we don't see impulsive price action above at least 1870, now we're nearly there, but we're not there yet. And even better would be 1956. Yeah, as long as this is not the case, we have to be a bit careful here, and it could very well be that we are only going down further once more in a wave 5, because we cannot count 5 waves down yet in this C wave of the wave 2, and the ideal target was 1790, at least the first one. That was the equality projection target of the wave A and the wave C, which is basically means that the wave A has the same length as the wave C. Doesn't always need to be the case, but it's a guideline, and we haven't reached that. Plus we haven't counted 5 waves down. So yeah, there is still pressure to the downside. So unless we see really an impulsive price move above 1870 at the minimum, but better would be again 1956, we can't be confident that the low is in here yet. Also yesterday I talked about this head and shoulders pattern, and we just used the pattern to identify a target, and that target from the breakout point below this head and shoulders takes us actually to $1,700. Yeah, and down here obviously this would still be in the greater reversal area of this wave 2, where without a problem the wave 2 could come down a bit lower. It could even go as low as 1679, which is the 1.618 extension of the wave A, which is actually another ideal target for a wave C. Yeah. So all of that still possible, and as long as we don't see confirmation to the upside, we will have more pressure here to the downside, and it indicates that the correction may not be over yet. Okay, bear in mind, if we come down once more lower, that is the ideal level, 1790. Just below that we have the 50-day moving average at 1772. This has, in the last 4 to 6 weeks, provided a lot of support in this entire uptrend since we broke above that here on the 14th of July, which was a little bit more than 4 weeks ago. We haven't broken below that 50-day moving average in yellow. Yeah, so we've pulled back to it a few times. Those were good trade entries, and we're now pulling back again to it. Now, of course, I can't guarantee you that it is going to hold, but if it is holding, if we see a bullish reaction to it, that could be an indication that this is the last leg down and that the wave 2 correction here is in. After the wave 2, we should see an impulsive price action to the upside that should take us into my larger green target area, which is located between $2,050 and $2,450. Yeah, so this is what we're waiting for. Still higher price action. This entire wave count would get challenged. Yeah, if we drop below 1660, that would put some doubt on this bullish scenario. At least it would indicate that we will go down further, much further, and then 1560 is the confirmation. Below 1560, I think I have to assume that we have seen the high here of this impulsive price action, and that we will come down now in a wave 2 correction. That would take us into the region between 1230 and 1440. As soon as we get into this area, I would expect then the reversal up in a wave 3, a larger wave 3. That should take us then way above 2,400 on $2,500. Yeah, so this is, I just told you what I expect imminently for Ethereum, and I also told you here the key support levels. If they get broken, we start already, or we know that we are in the wave 2 already. At the moment, I don't assume we are in the wave 2. At the moment, I assume we are going to push higher. Therefore, this primary expectation that we are going to reverse in this green area that I have just shown you on the screen into the next larger area up there, before we actually then come down and will move up from there again. Okay, and that's my update about Ethereum. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.